behaving while I'm just trying to use my phone like a normal person. So this is dangerous RF exposure from just having your phone in normal use. So that's the beacon. That's the phone's beacon you're hearing. And what radio frequencies are we hearing it at? We're not hearing it at 1900 megahertz. We're hearing it at like 3 megahertz. And you see this activity that we've got here. Right when I put my hand on it, this is going to jump dramatically. It just went up about, how many times can you put 75 in a 200? About 3 times now. It's got about a 3x. So that proves that I'm being irradiated by this signal. You hear that my phone is hacked to the point where there's additional streams of communication as well as biological attacks that are being transmitted to my phone. So my phone is triangulated by the 3 nearest cell phone towers, and all 3 of them have the option to pulse my body, pulse my person with this additional energy. And not only that, they're waging a PSYOPs campaign. They're pulsing subliminal messaging, voice to skull, attacking my brain state. Watch what happens when I pick this up again and put this near my forehead. So it's at 268, 300. So that's down, or that's up from 71, 75, 67. And that's in microvolts. So that's hitting me right in the forehead now. A very serious amount of energy. And setting my phone next to these radios, that's what our phone has going to it all the time. And that's the same energy that causes me diarrhea, stomach aches, brain state deterioration. So that same stream is showing when my phone is right next to these radios as when I'm under a direct electromagnetic attack or when I'm under some horrible RF torture. So this is all coming together. There's the multimeter that shows it happening. There's the Pasco microwave receiver that shows it happening. The multimeter shows the fucking voltage value in DC, which is a smoking gun. This shows that my body is being irradiated the most, more than the environment is that I'm in at any given time. That my body is essentially being pinged from multiple different locations, from multiple different weaponized transceiver sources. Space, drones, cell towers, panel antennas, the unlicensed transceiver that is weaponized as a weaponized small cell at 1854, the whore at 1818 who does nothing but lie, commit perjury, and have weaponized panel antennas and ultrasonic means to wage harassment campaigns because she doesn't have any fucking kids or any life. And unfortunately, it's all just a reality that to bring up the incompetence of the FCC is directly relevant. To bring up how the FBI is the most pretentious group of cum-drops that I've ever encountered, that I'm being fucking tortured daily, and so are hundreds of thousands of people. 3 of them whistle blew about how toxic the workplace culture was, and we've had no changes. That's all relevant. Talking about how the Department of Justice is kept in the dark about this while their own employees have their brains fucked on every single day by pretentious members of the IC and whoever else. We've had whistleblowers like Justin Cochran, aka Brian Carter, talk about private companies like CIS, Amazon, and Google doing the same fucked up shit. We have patents for remote neural monitoring from the likes of Sony. We've got instances of this happening worldwide, and this is the Lincoln Law Fair Claims, False Claims Act. I'm being irradiated by my fucking cell phone, and the FCC never investigated this properly. This is well beyond safety guidelines. This is causing immediate stomach distress. I would like to do a clinical test with every single FCC person in the building and have this signal right next to them and see if they get a stomach ache. Because I put money on it, they will. I put fucking money on it. And the same could be said about V2K, voice-to-scroll transmissions. I presented the scenario where I'm in a courtroom, I bring in a sound laser, literally just this. I say, hey, Judge, you don't believe this works? I fucking promise you'll hear this, you little bitch. And then you point it at him. You know, I'll probably get in trouble for that type of shit, but that's how easy it is to prove that this is unreal and people are being fucking tortured. And I have nothing generating a signal right now in this range of megahertz. This is just my fucking telephone that is generating this toxic field here that's pulsing in here while I'm just trying to use my phone signal. And this phone's supposed to be operating at 1900 megahertz, 1900 megahertz. These are all like 20 megahertz is the highest this goes up to. So this is so much lower, so much more dangerous, and this should not be present at all. This is 100% unnecessary and is causing harm to my health. The difference between 1900 megahertz is that doesn't penetrate your nerve cell, or that doesn't penetrate your first layer of epidermis. That's going to bounce off shit like a high frequency, like gigahertz will, like Wi-Fi will for the most part. This lower frequency that you're hearing, that's super dangerous. This is nervous system response range, documented in the Canadian health government.